Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For the final assignment, our topic is obesity among family. For the group members, it is Siti Nurnada Umaira binti Ismail, Tan Syawuddin, Sumaya binti Muhammad Naim, and Ainur Shazwani binti Muhammad Nurdin. Next, for the table of contents, introduction, health promotion program plan, implementation, evaluation, and conclusion. For the introduction, what is obesity? So, obesity is a complex disease involving an excessive amount of body fat. So, obesity isn't just a cosmetic concern, it is a medical problem that increases the risks of other diseases and health problems, such as heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and certain cancers. There are many reasons why some people have difficulty avoiding obesity. Usually, obesity results from a combination of inherited factors combined with the environment and personal diet and exercise choices. Obesity has reached epidemic proportions worldwide. According to WHO, with at least 2.8 million people dying each year as a result of being overweight or obese, according to a study released in February 2020. In Southeast Asia, Malaysia is known to has the highest prevalence of obesity among adults at 15.6%, followed by Brunei 14.1%, Thailand 10%, and Indonesia 6.9%. So this clearly shows that obesity is a common and problematic epidemic in Malaysia. So health practitioners need to create a few alternatives to manage these obesity problems among families and communities. So we as future nurses introduced a program called Health Promotion Program Plan to manage the obesity epidemic among families, where nurses serve as a role models for patients and families by educating them on nutrition, the healthcare system, and obesity-related illnesses. This program allows nurses to serve as personalized counselors by assisting patients in identifying and developing plans to achieve their health goals.
Alright, I'm Ainur Shazwani. Let's move to the health promotion program plan. Motivation and support is the main key for someone to keep in line with their target. As Benjamin Franklin said, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. This shows that we need to have a plan if we want to achieve our target to stay healthy in our life. Bye bye obesity and hello to the new me. This is our target for a health promotion plan. Here it shows that we need to determine to part with the obesity phase that apparently has been number one enemy in the world. And we will make the appearance of a new self, which is the healthier, glowing, and shining version of ourselves. No matter from physical or mental aspect, it also can promote the confidence level to be in front of others without the thought of being judged by other people about our body, as people nowadays seem to be a bit judgmental by the visual. This program prioritizes obesity citizens because they need more observation and support from other people to encourage them to follow and maintain the plan for a long time. The dietary plan also the most suitable for obesity person. But non-obesity students want to join the plan also welcome to do so, as they can maintain and observe their health day by day. The program plan objective have two purposes, which are the general and the particular. Our general purpose including to spread awareness among the family members about obesity, so they will be more aware of himself and people around them to take care of their self. To ensure each family members maintain the normal weight, so no one being left out in reducing the risk of getting other diseases by obesity, and to reduce the obesity amount in Malaysia, so the percentage of obesity and disease because of obesity can be reduced to the smallest amount. The particular purpose or the main purpose is to ensure that the family acquires a healthy lifestyle, like always exercising and imply the healthy diet such as quarter health, the healthy meal plate, and following the food pyramid, so we will know the different food groups and how much of each we need to have.
Now is implementation. For implementation, we had divided to 4 steps: exercise, knowledge, e-flyers, and healthy lifestyles. All the steps we designed is to help the obesity family member to solve their problem. First of all, exercising. In this modern era, everybody are busy work from day to night until neglect about exercise. So that at here we will find some YouTube channels for them to mimic the steps from the video once a day. The recommended exercise is aerobic exercise because aerobic exercise help to burn the fats more faster. Not only that, videos also can enhance one's from exercise in the correct way and effective way. I also found that YouTube channels will motivate one from exercise. Not only that, YouTube channels is very cheap, which is zero cost. One just need to access to the internet and search for the channels. Next, we will spread some knowledge to the community and the family members. The first thing we have to share is the food pyramid. General knowledge about the nutrition foods is very important for one to differentiate between healthy food and unhealthy food, and so that they will prevent from taking too much of sugars, too much of oil, and unhealthy foods. Not only that, we also will encourage the obesity family members to download a, a calories calculator so that they can calculate the total calories intake per day. This is because Malaysia have various culture and each culture have their own traditional food. For example, here, Malay culture have nasi lemak and the total calories for one plate of nasi lemak is 644 calories. Roti canai in Indian culture have about 350 calories, and Chinese culture we have mooncake. There's a lot of calories which is 990. However, the total calorie needed from by adults is only 2,000 per day. Moreover, we also will design a e-flyers and spread it throughout the WhatsApp group. In the e-flyers, we will talk about introductions and general knowledge about the obesity. Not only that, also will share some effects of the obesity in the e-flyer so that everyone will have an awareness towards the obesity. Not only that, we also will give some prevention steps for the community to follow. And lastly, we will suggest some food for obesity patients and the food to avoid for obesity patients so that they can avoid from keep increase their body weight. Last but not least, healthy lifestyles. In healthy lifestyles, we will ask the obesity family member to measure their body weight every morning and jot down in a notebook that we will provide for them. Every Sunday, we will visit the obesity family member homes to help them calculate all the BMI and compare with them. Not only that, during the home visit, we also will open Q&A sections for the family member to ask any question. And last one is resting time. We also will design a schedule for obesity family member to follow the sleeping times so that their brain can detox.
So lastly,
we will talk about the evaluation. So there are three aspects that will be evaluated, which are the cognitive, affective, and also the psychomotor aspects. For the cognitive aspects, what we are going to evaluate is the family members' knowledge and understanding about obesity. So we can identify which part of information regarding obesity that is said to be clearly understood. And the effective aspect is that we need to know whether the family members are actually concerned with the issue of obesity and whether they are willing to change their normal lifestyle into a lifestyle that is more healthy and less sedentary. So, and the last, the psychomotor aspects is we can evaluate or the family's progress in implementing a healthy lifestyle. So our main indicator for evaluation is the proportion of family members that have BMI of lower than 30. So this is aligned with one of our general purposes of this program, which is to ensure that each family member is able to maintain normal weight. So as we shown in the diagram, this is the design evaluation, which is we'll start with the pre-test with the health assessment on the family, record their weight and height, and also test their awareness. And then we can proceed with the program. Then lastly, we will end with the post-test, which is again to test their understanding and willingness to change and also observe and record their BMI every week. So the process evaluation can be conducted either through surveys or visiting the home and interviewing them directly. Through visiting the home weekly, the data can be collected directly by the nurse. So by repeating this process every week, we can compare the results of the latest data with the previous ones and observe and support their progress until the family members are able to reach their BMIs below 30. So if this target is reached, then there will be one less obese family. So lastly, we would like to end this presentation with a quote from Marcus Samuelson. We struggle with eating healthily, obesity, and access to good nutrition for everyone. But we have a great opportunity to get on the right side of this battle by beginning to think differently about the way that we eat and the way that we approach food. So nurses have an important role in educating the family members that are willing to actually improve their lifestyle to a better one so that they could end their disastrous life that are entangled with obesity. So that's all from us. Thank you.